Good morning, students. Today's topic is group discussion. So, you already have heard about this group discussion, right? What is group discussion? Okay, let's discuss. Group discussion is defined as a form of group communication in which the participants share ideas and exchange information on a common topic. In this form of group communication, a particular number of people meet face to face and through free oral interaction originate, share, and discuss to arrive at a decision or solution to a problem. So group discussion are widely used in many organizations for decision making and problem solving. So these two things are the major criteria of the group discussion, that is decision making and problem solving. And when you hear about this particular word, group discussion, you will get confused it with debate, right? So usually we have a confusion with group discussion and debate. So what is the difference between these two things, group discussion and debate? What make group discussion different from that of debate? Debate is competitive in nature, while group discussion is cooperative group process. Okay, so in a debate, a speaker can either talk for the topic or talk against the topic. So in debate, the speaker will be speaking for the topic, or else the speaker will be talking against the topic. Whereas in group discussion, a speaker can express both. So we can both support and disagree with the topic. And the final decision or result in a debate depends on voting, while in group discussion, group reaches a group census. Clear? And and why is it important in um, college level? Like, why should you learn about this group discussion? What is the importance of group discussion at college level? Have you ever thought of that? Yes. As a student, it helps you to train yourself to discuss and argue about the topic given. It helps you to express your views in serious subject in informal situations, and it improve your thinking, listening, and speaking skills. And it also promotes your confidence level. So, group discussion is an effective tool in problem solving, decision making, and personality assessment. So, that is why we are learning or we are talking about group discussion at your college level. So, it is very important, an effective tool in problem solving, decision making, and personality assessment. So, through this group discussion and all, we are making you to equipped with these problem solving skills, decision making skills, and about your personality assessment. So group discussion skills may ensure academic success, popularity, and good admission or job offer. Thus, it is very important to be able to take part in GD effectively and confidently. So, if this group discussion is very much important in college level, because JD is a criteria for your PG admission. Some colleges are demanding, or if you are applying to get admission for your post graduation or further studies, they'll put you in a group and they want you to have this group discussion. They'll be checking your decision making skills and problem solving skills, and they'll assess your personality through this group discussion. And for job interviews, it is also very important. And participants should know how to speak with confidence, how to exhibit leadership skills, and how to make the group achieve the goals. So, through this group discussion, mm, what they'll be checking your confidence, because there will be 10 or 12 people, there'll be a group of people, so you have to speak in front of them. Then you have to discuss with them, you have to work with them. They'll be new to you, right? So you are put in a group and you are asked to work in a group which is very new to you. So it is also checking your interpersonal skills. Okay. And so there are a few expectations of the panel while we are conducting a group discussion. So group discussion is conducted for a particular thing. So when you are put into a group for group discussion, there will be some expectation of the panel. So you should have these following qualities to get qualified in a group discussion. So they'll be checking whether you are a good team player. They'll be checking your reasoning skills. They'll be checking your leadership skills. They'll be checking whether you are flexible and your assertiveness, your initiative skills, your creativity, whether you are able to think out of the box, whether you are thinking differently from that of other people, and your inspiring ability, whether you are able to inspire your fellow group mates, and your listening skills. So they'll also be checking your listening skill. When other person in the group is speaking, you should have that patience to listen them, and your awareness. So they'll also be checking your awareness about the topic. So the topics for group discussion will commonly based on the current affairs or something. So they'll be checking whether you are aware of all these things. Okay. and and the phases in a GD. So we have got three phases in a GD: initiation and introduction. Or initiation or introduction is the first phase, and second is the central group discussion. Third is summarization and conclusion. So there are three phases in group discussion. First is initiation or introduction. Second is central group discussion. And third is summarization and conclusion. And so, what are all the things that you should do in a GD? So, we have discussed what is group discussion, why is it important, what are all the things that you should have when you are in a group discussion, and what are all the phases. So, all these things we have already discussed. Now, we are going to discuss what are all the things that we should do in a group discussion. So speaking is important. So in a group discussion, speaking is the foremost thing, right? So speaking is important. Do not sit silently. Okay, never ever sit silently in a group discussion. You should be active and you should speak freely. Don't speak with fear, or don't speak without confidence. Speak with confidence and speak freely. Okay, speaking is very important. So do not ever sit silently in a group discussion. You should be very active. That doesn't mean that you are too active. That is the second point. Do not monopolize the conversation or talk too much. So you should not sit silently, or you should not talk too much. So the thing should be in between. That is, the whole conversation should not be based on a single person. Okay, you should speak, but you should not like over active. Okay, don't talk too much, or don't sit silently. The thing should be in between. Third thing is, give everyone a chance to speak. So if you are taking a chance, uh, talk for a minute or two and convey your point, make it clear, and then let others speak. Give chance to everyone. Don't just interrupt when a person is speaking. When other group members are speaking, sit there silently and listen to them. Okay. Fourth is maintain eye contact with everyone in the group. So when you are discussing a point, when you are putting forward a point, you should maintain eye contact with each and everyone in the group. You might be thinking that it is very tough. How can I maintain an eye contact with 10 people at the same time? You should just move your eye to everyone. Like, don't look at single person and speak. You should maintain an eye contact with everyone. You can just make an eye movement, a fast eye movement to the face of everyone. And fifth is show active listening skills. We have already told that mm, listening to a person when they are speaking is the good manner, right? Not interrupting a person is good manner. So you should have that manner. You should not interrupt a person you are when they are speaking, and also you should listen to them very actively. Don't sit in a group discussion passively, because you should be able to understand and grasp each and every point discussed by every group member. So you should be aware of what the other people are discussing. What are all the points that is discussed by other group members. And do not interrupt anyone while they are speaking. We have already mentioned that. And seventh is keep the topic on track and don't be irrelevant. So when you are given a topic, you should talk about the topic. Don't beat around the bush, or don't just get um, away from the topic. You should keep a good track on the topic. Okay, you should be on track. Don't move away from the track. And eighth is encourage someone who is silent to talk. So if you are having a group discussion and one person is sitting quiet and not discussing any point, please encourage them to be a part of that group discussion and ask them to give some contribution. Okay, encourage them to speak. And do not ever argue with anyone in a group discussion. And do not debate with anyone while the group lives on. So when group discussion is going on, don't debate or argue with anyone in the group. You should have that cooperation. You should not argue. And do not repeat what has been said. Be attentive, try to develop on ideas expressed, or give out new ideas. So, if the topic is given, you will think about the topic and you will have a point, right? So if someone else has already discussed about that point, you should not repeat the same point. You can, like, elaborate on that. You can share new ideas. So that's why we are telling that you should be very attentive in a group discussion. So you should develop the ideas. Don't repeat the same ideas. Next is clarify your doubts and then proceed. So, if you are going to present your point and you are having any doubts in the previous points discussed, you should clear it at that time itself. Okay. Then be brief. Don't consume too much time when you are sharing your ideas or sharing your point. You should be very brief. And do not commit grammatical errors while talking. So you should be very much proficient in English. That also boosts your confidence too. So don't commit any grammatical errors while talking. You should be very much careful on that. So that's all about group discussion. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me, and we will conduct a group discussion in our next class. So I'll be giving you topics on the day of group discussion, and I'll let you know about the groups and all. So we'll definitely have at least 3 or 4 groups. So I'll let you know about that. Okay. See you. Thank you.